What's going on, America? This is Kev in Kevin's Corner, and you know how I do it. Wherever I am, that's what Kevin's Corner is, okay? And right now, it's out here in Arizona. Not just me, but a whole bunch of black YouTubers, conservative YouTubers, and some. And we out there having a good time. We're discussing what we gonna do about all of this nonsense that's going on around the country. See, sometimes, just like the Democrats had their secret little meeting to try to get Hillary in, and the FBI huddled up, and all them other people, sometimes we got to huddle up too. Because right now what we're seeing, there's a lot of brainwashing. I was just talking to Anthony B. Logan over there about this new rhetoric going on concerning the immigrants and the children that's being abused and ripped. It can never be just separated, you know what I mean? It's they're being ripped. You know, I'm surprised when they say they don't have a background noise. It's being ripped. You know what I'm saying? It's not ripped. But nonetheless, I think, personally, man, I think it's dangerous what they're doing, because I'm starting to see an increase in how aggressive people who have bought into this whole narrative are becoming. And nobody is stopping. Nobody's checking them. It's like, we just gonna put it out there, and then, now here's the funny part about that. If somebody says the media sucks and it's fake news and they're spreading it, they will get on there and be like, they're endangering our lives by saying we're not real news. Because somebody's gonna get hurt. But yet they get on and say Nazis. They call all Trumpers. I heard that recently. Anybody who voted for Trump.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. I've been called a Nazi. I was like,
I didn't know that. What is hell Hitler? I don't know. I was about to. I didn't know what to do. It was like, I guess I'm a Nazi now.
It's really it's the thing of where you hear it from everyone. It's this herd mentality, because when you see it in the magazines, when you see it in the movies, when you see it on every news station, when your best friends are saying it, it gets to a point where it's a form of gaslighting, where it's like, wait, am I wrong? I could have sworn I heard them say this,
right.
And you start second guessing yourself.
Yeah.
So I mean, you have to be strong. You have to. Yep. The thing is, you have to be strong in order to withstand it. And that's why I can understand why we're seeing this crazy.
Right. Yeah.
Because you would have to be crazy.
You would have to be crazy. See, it would be easier for us to run along with the flock.
Man,
we wouldn't take no heat. I don't know.
You
want
to tell me we would? You want to tell me we wouldn't be have an anchor job on CNN today?
Yeah.
Please.
Oh yeah.
Are you
if we were on here talking about they're out there beating
Trump
black men and
Nazi.
drones, and he's
and it's so easy to spin it. You can be like, this man is the most racist person. Look at the people at his events. Look at that. You want to know why? They probably hate the black people. They probably don't even want them in. Look how he talks about them. Look at how he caters to the alt-right, to these white supremacists.
Look at the people he hired into the White House.
Look at that.
It's obvious that he's a Nazi. I mean, come on. He has Steve Bannon. He has, I think Jeff Sessions at one point even said something.
Wasn't his father a Klansman? I mean, what more do you need, America? What more do you need to know that you have a racist Nazi in the White House?
That's right.
And everyone who voted this man in, you should be ashamed of yourself.
That's right.
You should be appalled.
And you know what else? Donald Trump. Every time innocent black football players who's making millions of dollars,
Racist. Absolutely.
all they simply want to do is just protest peacefully by taking a knee while working on their job. All they want to do, that's it.
That's it.
But Donald Trump gets on TV and he calls all their mothers sons of bees, and he said,
disrespect. We all know what that is, though. He's dog whistling to the racists. He's dog whistling to the racists.
Yeah, because see, I think I heard him. I'm not sure. I don't want to confirm this, but I'm pretty sure he said the only time black guys should be on their knees is when the cops are behind them and their hands are behind their head. I think that's something.
And you know he doesn't shed a tear for that.
No.
You know he
likes
doesn't care.
it.
He told them to beat them up.
Yeah.
He wants them to beat up black people.
Yeah, I heard he whispered something about black people shouldn't be able to protest anyway. They should just be happy to not be in chains anymore.
Absolutely. I believe it. You know, a source, I can't identify the source, but a source verified that information.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, we would be millionaires.
Oh, we the best.
We would be millionaires.
This is a great period.
Man, I'm not gonna say if I did get an email from CNN saying $1 million contract.
$1 million contract.
No.
Yeah, please Lord, give me the
Lord
strip.
Jesus.
Give me the strip to hang
Give me
on.
the strength. Be gone, devil.
To hang on the truth, not sell out. I don't want to
I don't know. That was
like, what's the two scene?
Hold on. How many zeros is? Oh.
Exactly.
Oh, Lord.
Was it Don Lemonhead? He's on that mug crying all the time.
Oh, my
it's
goodness.
Now obvious that it's now obvious that Donald Trump is racist. You know, and then who else they got on there? He's doing it. It's Don Lemonhead.
Mark Lamont. They got what is the Shannon lady? They got April Ryan. Till this day, I still can't believe she asked Sanders if the president believed in slavery. Right, I was like, what did she just ask?
That is in the top. It has to be in the top 3 dumbest questions.
But think about that. It's not dumb. That's the atmosphere we live in.
Yeah,
that's how they frame this man.
Yeah.
Where that's a legitimate question.
A legitimate question in their mind.
That's the crazy.
And see, for anybody watching that garbage, probably like, yeah, I wonder if he does. Now, think about this. She wasn't expecting him to answer. Because Sarah was like, you know what, that's a ridiculous question. April wanted to simply throw the thought out to you all. Because she knew that Sarah wasn't going to respond to that. But she wanted you to walk away going, since Sarah didn't respond, then it must be true.
That's an interesting response.
Must be true.
It's
Exactly.
like what a lawyer does to the jury. Oh, well, strike that from the record. It's too late. They already heard it.
They already heard it.
Same thing with the Time magazine. It's too late. They already saw it.
Yep. 6 years from now, they're still going to be saying, remember Trump?
You remember that Time magazine?
The story would have evolved then.
How many people you saw talking about this retraction? I have yet to see CNN post anything on their YouTube or anything about the retraction. But how many videos did they have about the Time cover? Why this cover is so powerful? How many videos did they have?
Tons. A plethora of videos. Hey, how about this one? Another dumb CNN question. Jim Acosta over in North Korea. Hey, Kim Jong-un. Hey, Kim, are you going to give up your nukes? What is wrong with you? Like he's gonna stop Earth. You know, what does this man
You know he doesn't speak English,
exactly.
right?
Translate him like, and he gonna go,
Greg, you don't have
Kim
any
Jong-un,
decorum.
he just said he is going to give up a nukes. We tell Jim Acosta first before we even tell Donald Trump, okay?
We didn't think about that.
Right. I'm going, sigh. You know, this is stuff that should cost normal people their jobs, but because I think what's really going on is the reason they're getting more bold with asking these dumb questions and saying these dumb statements. They could get people killed. See, this when you start saying stuff like comparing things to slavery, you start saying comparing things to the Nazis. When you do that, now you get some cat who buys into that and was like, this country's under assault. Those darn Republicans trying to be us.
Wasn't it Steve Scalise that got shot?
Yes.
People forget about that.
Exactly. So now when somebody gets shot, you know, the bottom line, this is the stuff that they will flip out.
They were talking, but after he got shot, what did they say? We need to really slow down on the hyperbolic rhetoric.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Nazis, racist Nazis, they're burning and killing kids. You know, how about this, man? This is bad. That darn was Mika and Joe.
I haven't
the morning show, Joe's.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, Joe.
The one that got the tight eyes.
Scarborough.
The one that looked like he can look through a keyhole with both eyes. You don't even have to do the one stand straight there and look right through the keyhole. Tight eyes. Anyway, Beaker has the nerve to say, now I hear that they're gathering these kids up and marching them off. Now see, notice the harsh language. Marching them off.
Man, the rhetoric.
Marching them off to showers. Just like they did the kids during the Nazi Germany regime. They marched them off to showers all together and they never returned. Now, here's the funny part. He threw that in. He didn't say those kids never returned and nothing. He just said, you know what? I'm gonna let you just kind of leave that up to you.
It's storytelling. That's what they're so good at. It's storytelling. That picture, that Time picture, that's storytelling.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't need to say anything, but you get what's going on there.
Yeah.
They march them off. The rhetoric they use hyperbolic rhetoric that triggers.
Yeah.
Hyperbolic. Well, they march them off with the rain pouring down upon them and the fences
And lightning.
they pick this picture. What's the first thing you come up? It's like, yo, I remember something in my history class when I was dozing off about the Nazis, about the concentration camps.
Just like ripping them from their parents. That's kind of like, you imagine, you ever seen Roots? I don't know about you. I saw Roots with Kizzy and all of them, Kunta Kinte. It used to make me mad when I see him take Kunta from his mama. Yeah, now that was real, ripping them from their mothers. Now they're trying to make this symbolic language sound the same. They're ripping them.
But here's the brainwashing. You got blacks out there who are going, oh my God, that's right. They're agreeing with. I'm like,
I can't believe
what?
it.
What?
Yeah. You know
You
what?
want to compare these kids in detention centers who getting pizza made for them?
Basketball.
What?
I saw a couple of them shooting hoops.
Dude,
They were playing video games.
this slavery, I'm
3 meals a day.
Just
going to
I'm
school.
just dead.
Going to school, but yet they're child abuse.
Child
Yes,
abuse.
Child abuse.
No, nothing of it. Nothing has been shown of it. But the thing is, you can throw it out there.
Yeah, you can
throw it out
No
there.
accountability.
Throw it out
Child
there.
abuse. Yeah.
What I've realized is when they don't have a story, they make up a story. Is this happening?
Right.
Is there child abuse? You don't have to. You don't have to name your source.
Yeah,
It
like the
doesn't
guy,
even have to
check
happen.
this out. The guy that took the picture, that made the dramatic. I made a video about it. He gave a dramatic scenery about that picture. It was a dim, dark night. A raging river streamed out as these two helpless refugees crossed.
Cries out in the wilderness.
When they hit U.S. land, instead of being met with love and kindness, they were met with evil. ICE agents.
This is Trump's
This is
America.
horrible. And then, when it came out that they never were separated, you know what he said? Well, I just assumed that they would be separated when they were taken away. I didn't know what really happens when that happens.
So you mean no journalism happened?
No.
You mean no questions? No. That's it.
Took a picture and wrote the dialogue underneath.
That sounds awful like fake news.
Yeah, that's fake news. But you know what? We ain't allowed to call them fake news though, because then we might get one of them killed. That's an indictment against freedom of speech and freedom of journalism. And for Donald Trump to say stuff like, y'all fake news for writing fake stories, that's dictatorship type stuff.
Calling it as you see it.
That's calling it as you see it.
Did this happen? No.
That's fake news.
Well, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Fake news is fake news.
Fake news is fake news.
But the lady got deported before. She left, I don't know if you know this, but she left 3 other kids.
Bounce. Bounce.
Doses.
And her man had a good job in Honduras. That's the fun. She just
Good
wanted,
enough to get $6,000 for a coyote?
Yeah. And you know what her thing was? You know what she said? She said, I wanted to go and live the American dream. Now here I'm thinking, you could have stopped in Mexico and lived the Mexican dream.
But she only wanted to live the American dream with her favorite child.
With her favorite child.
She left
And
his
they
husband 3.
They had
and her
all of
husband-
you out there. This is for all of you that was on my Facebook page. Talking about, look at this picture. They had y'all food. You didn't have.
You got. How'd that feel?
The Lucy and the football. Chuck Brown, he always thought he could kick the ball, but Lucy saw him coming every
But
time.
they spun it, and that's how everyone else is gonna do it.
Yeah.
This, you don't understand. It has nothing to do with the facts. It has to do with the symbolism she presents.
Yep. And you know what's bad?
What?
Is the people, many people, not us. Because remember, I just did a video saying, I really think conservatives are the next link in the evolutionary chain. Because we're able to understand and see stuff and don't understand how the rest of you can't. Okay? Listen, I gave you a story today about my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Please, enlighten the people.
Let me tell
Enlighten
y'all,
them.
you don't want to be Shakespeare. Okay? Shakespeare was a little Cocker Spaniel that I owned. And I used to have this little beam light, you know, the clicker, the flasher you use, the pointer, cats be chasing it. You know. Well, I used to use it on my dogs. I had 3 dogs. Shakespeare, I had Raven, and I had Sophie. I shine a light on the ground, Sophie and Raven looking at the light for a couple minutes, looked up at me and figured it out. Like, wait a minute, we being played. This idiot trying to make, what do you think we are, dogs? What do you think we are, animals? You think we stupid? I see the light. Okay, I see it. You make me look all stupid chasing the light. That's conservatives. We see them trying to make us chase that little red light all over the place. But for some reason, my dog Sammy, Shakespeare, this dude never figured it out. He died still chasing the light.
R.I.P. Sammy, R.I.P.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like Shakespeare, and the other dogs were looking at him like, Why is he running after this light? He don't see that that's the man behind the light right there, you know. And
It's like they got blinders on.
Like they got blinders on.
Like,
So all
like
they
in
see is the
present
light.
day, right?
Yeah.
In present day, they always. Oh,
He's coming next.
we
I'm
gotta
about to put
hide
him
the
in this chair next. Yeah, but that's how it is, man. It was like, dude, you see the little light. Where's it coming from? Don't just look at the light. Try to find the source. So when they send the information,
peripheral vision
to you,
is just blocked out.
blocked out. They giving people intel, and all y'all see is the intel right in front of your face, and don't say, who's the source? Are these people that's giving me this intel? Do they really have my best interests in mind? You know, who are the people who's talking about we should welcome these people? Okay, am I just looking at the pictures, or should I say, why do these people want to welcome these people? You know,
It's this willful ignorance, and I think willful ignorance is far worse than stupidity. I think it's worse than death.
yeah, it is.
Because it's like if you have the availability to find out the truth, but you choose not to in order to protect your reality,
Right now, you're being dumb for nothing.
then what's the point of your existence?
Yeah,
that's
for
why.
nothing.
That's why the Matrix, when VR and all
If
that
I'd have
shit
known what
happened,
that pill, that red pill was
Exactly.
going to do, I'd have told them shove it up their butt because people don't want to deal with reality.
and I understand that though.
Yeah.
That's why when you know they come out the VR and it starts looking good and all that, that's real.
That's real.
Because
Yep.
people already live in a fantasy world right now.
Just with social media and everything, how many people on their pages think they're superstars? In their mind,
Right,
they
crazy.
superstar. Every couple minutes, out dancing. Why you got a video selfie?
And they couch surfing. Some of them are couch surfing.
Yeah,
I know.
and in their mind, I'm famous. Don't have any money. Can't even make the bill on the.
So you realize
the
you
phone.
can't monetize those likes,
Right,
or you
exactly.
don't have the skill to
Right.
monetize those likes.
Exactly. But yeah, man, that's what it comes down to. It's sad because these people are being played, and some of them are ignorantly being played, and some are willfully being played.
Yeah.
And they've dived so far into I hate Trump so much that they can't see who's shining the little beam and having them chase. All they see is the beam, which is Trump right now. You know, they're chasing Trump, but they don't see all of the media and them dirty, nasty things.
Well, what should be a hint to them is this is not a regular person, right? This is the U.S. president.
Right.
If they can attack the U.S. president, what stands you a chance? What makes me think I have a chance?
None.
What
None.
makes you think you have a chance?
Information. See, they don't realize
Just like that.
information is power. If they all gather up and say, this is what we all going to agree to say, no matter what, even if it comes out that this is a lie, we're going to all deny the lie, and then we're going to keep it going. And so now who's going to challenge the lie if we're the source of this information?
Reporting the truth.
Yeah.
And that's why people are coming out.
Yeah.
That's why many people have come out and started speaking. It's like, yo, this has now become propaganda. It's like, what's the point of watching news if you're going to be disinformed?
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than I'd rather have someone lie to me, because that way I can be, okay, that's just a bold-faced lie.
Bold-faced
What
lie.
they do is they interweave it with half-truths.
Half-truths.
So now you have no other option to actually do the research yourself. And who
Exactly.
has the time or the patience to actually look, okay, they use policy instead of law, the law is it. Who has the time to do that?
Nobody. And see, and you know, at the end of the day, when they can convince you to support something that you wouldn't support in your everyday life, you've been had. See, I mean, they're telling you, they went from, well, we don't want the families broken up. So Trump says, okay, let's not break the families up, but we're still going to enforce the law 100%. Then they said, well, we don't want nobody detained at all. So basically, let everybody come and go as they want. Would you do that at your house? Would you keep the front door open when you go off to work and say, just let anybody come and go as they want? Because they're looking for a better life.
This is America. We need to be inclusive.
That's what we need to be.
Stop that
But see,
hate
I
speech.
got a plan. I got a solution. We're going to wrap it up here. This is how we're going to solve this, all right?
All right.
Because on every day we turn on the TV, we seeing Rachel Maddox on TV. Wait.
Do we have a graphic to go to? Okay.
I gotta pass this one off. I gotta pass this one off. Did you see that performance?
I was
Dude, it didn't even look genuine. It looked like she almost started to laugh and try to make it seem like it was a cry. You start reading it. I just read here that Oh God, it was horrible. So we're seeing Rachel on TV. We're seeing Nancy up there quoting scriptures, and Chuck Schumer and Hillary Clinton comes
Chucky
out.
Schumer, did you see him crying though during the what was it, the Muslim band? This is
Crying Chuck.
This is mean spirited. Looked up, wait a few seconds for the camera.
Mr. Schumer, here's that formula we put on your fingertip now. When you're on the crying scene, I need you to wipe it right in your eye. Okay, yeah, and that should cause a flare-up.
Tell me that was not a photo op. Tell me that wasn't a photo op.
But since all of the liberal media is so concerned about this, and because all of the Democrats are so concerned, I think that we should bring all of these illegal immigrants that are waiting down there with the families. Let's bring them over and let's get the mic in all of their faces and ask them, are you ready to commit today to let at least 20 or 30 of these people set up tents in your backyard? You know, we want you to contribute to your part. Do your part to helping them.
Then they get that real. Then they get that.
That's what we want to do. We want to help
so
them.
that's what you want to do? Yeah, let's switch this real quick.
Absolutely. Man, we sitting here talking about. How
keeping it professional.
Are you live right now?
No, I'm not
You just
live.
recorded, so we're live right there.
We live right there?
We're live right there.
What's up, y'all?
And we can hear you right here on the microphone. So I just heard you say something that made complete sense to me. So for all of our viewers right there, before we do that, before you do that, tell everyone, because a lot of people might not know who you are.
Okay.
Tell them who you are and how they can connect with you.
All right, my name is Kevin from Kevin's Corner. My motto is making sense out of nonsense, which is real hard to do these days because it's a whole heap of nonsense out there. By the way, Kevin's Corner can be found wherever I'm at. Like right now, I guess this is Kevin.
This is your corner right here.
There you go.
I am Lucas. YouTube is the Amazing Lucas. Twitter, I am Amazing Lucas. My thing is it's just the stuff that you hear is just like, oh my goodness.
That's right.
It's just mind blowing.
Unbelievable. Yes, indeed. So what's going on? And you're Will. See, so for my audience who's watching this, my man Will, tell my people where you're from.
So my name is Will Johnson. UnitedAmericanFirst.com. That's who I am. You can go there. You can find all of my social media: Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all of them. Now I'm not as big as these guys are on YouTube.
This guy.
Maybe I can say, can we please
Being honest.
but enough about me. You have an idea for the left, because all the children on the border, they need help. We have to have compassion. So the biggest way for us to show compassion, why don't you explain your
Yes. We've given significant thought about this. See, and we've come up with a plan that should solve it. We want to give relief. We want to give relief to these people. Okay, we don't want them all housed there with their families all together for long periods of time.
Inhumane.
That's inhumane.
It's inhumane.
It's child abuse, actually. Hitler-like.
Hitler-like.
It's terrible. Right, it's terrible. So what we should do is start off by having all of the Democrats who's pushing for this, and the liberal media who's crying and spitting and slobbering on the show. Yeah. And they're all living in pretty nice areas and nice houses.
You would be surprised.
gated communities.
Huge backyard.
It's almost like they don't want people coming in.
Exactly.
But see, these people on the border are in gated community.
Right.
The liberals are in the gated community.
Yeah.
They're in a gated community.
Yeah, they're in the gated community. I understand.
I'm using that one. I haven't heard that. That's a good spin.
If I was a
That's a
legal
good
immigrant on the border, I'd be like, I'm safe in this gated community, okay?
Continue.
But anyway, so I figure since Nancy Baloney has about 5 or 6 acres, we can get probably about 20 refugee tents on her lawn. So I'm asking, Nancy, if you're listening, Crying Chuck, and Rachel Maddox, I saw you on
Rachel
TV.
Madcow?
Yeah, Madcow with the... I can't go commercial. Yeah, that award-winning performance. I would love to see you all make a pledge right now.
Yes.
Like this is the Jerry Lewis show.
Yes.
We're asking to call in and make a pledge to take in at least 10 to 20 refugees in your backyard.
Man, that is a beautiful idea.
They have guest homes that no one goes in. Just put them
That
in
is a
there.
beautiful idea. Day in and day out, they're talking about the children. The children. That is an absolute beautiful, wonderful, exciting idea.
Solve a lot
I
of
think
problems.
they should camp on their lawn until we can find the proper place for them.
You should lead by example. You want us to just bring them on in and filter them in. See, we don't want to filter them into another bad environment because remember, they're escaping their bad environment because they want a better life. And your house in your backyard is better.
But riddle
better
me
than
this,
pushing them
Batman.
into-
Why would anyone in their right mind want all these innocent children, these innocent families, to come to the most racist, bigoted, white supremacist, homophobic, xenophobic country that's led by Hitler himself?
Yes.
Why would
Yes,
you want
very
them to
good
come
question.
here?
Yeah, because see, look what
I don't get
Joe
that.
Scarborough, what's his name? Joe Scarborough?
Yeah.
Joe Scarborough.
I mean, look what he said. He said that ICE gathered up all these children, just like during concentration camps, marched them off into the shower, just like they did the kids during Nazi Germany, to never be seen again.
Because of Hitler's orders.
Because of Hitler's orders. So why would you bring
I
all
wouldn't
of
want
these
my
people
child
over
going there.
I wouldn't.
I would have stopped in Mexico like anything but that.
Right.
Please take us.
But here's one of the things that's just I got
These head scratches,
Yeah,
like-
head scratches. I'm all over here. See, this one gets me. Here I am. I'm afraid for my life down in Honduras. What borders Honduras is Mexico, right? Now, international law says, well, if you're running from your government for asylum, you first start with the country that borders your country. Yeah, that's the first place you're supposed to start. Yeah, now, I'm thinking, if it's a life and death situation, I'm probably not going to say, you know what, even though I'm in Mexico and I just, got away from that death-threatening situation, I'm going to continue another 1,000 miles just to get to the United States. Yeah, because I don't understand.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. Yeah,
Well,
but
they get a fast track.
oh,
They do get a fast track.
how's that?
When they come into Mexico, Mexico gives a fast track to the U.S. border.
Oh, I believe it. They
Yeah,
probably have,
yeah, so
probably have
they get a fast
signs, make a
track.
left here.
They get a fast
They're
track.
As many
Yeah,
people
this
as
way,
coming
this
through.
way,
Oh
this
no,
way.
No,
you made a right. You should have made a left. You should have made a left.
Ándale, arriba, ándale. Yeah. So, I mean, it just goes to show what's the real deal. Hey,
Thank
man.
you.
Yes, indeed. God bless y'all out there.
Absolutely.
And thank you for my man Will popping in. And hey, Lucas, man, love it, man. Hey, man, you know what we need to do every once in a while? We need to get together and do a parody.
do.
A parody like
Tag team on the nonsense.
The two sellout CNN. We're the new sellout CNN host.
Hire us. We're available.
First of all, I want to start off by saying that there's a lot of oppression out there.
Discrimination.
Right, in every aspect of the news. So today, a hurricane hit, but it was caused by racism.
Yes.
Racism.
You wanna know why? Because it only hit the poor communities, black people communities.
That's right. And you had the nerve to name it Hurricane Leroy.
Leroy.
Yes.
Sexist.
That's it.
Sexist.
It's sexist and racist. Because what they're saying is things that are named Leroy are usually black and tears up stuff.
Absolutely.
See?
You know what I think? I think Trump's administration probably comes up with these things.
I think he does.
He tries to come up with ways to suppress us and just marginalize us. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I mean, isn't that how, what's his name? Stephen Miller?
Stephen Miller. Yeah, look at him. That guy.
He's full of ideas, full of racist stuff.
Full.
Racist stuff.
I bet you he sits down at night with Trump and says, hey, Trump, how can we rid this country of all these funky, nasty, dirty women, black, white, lower class? They can't, they have to be upper class to stay. Okay, white, middle to lower class people. How can we rid the whole country of them all? It just should be me, you, and a couple other people, Trump, the 1%ers. No women, though, just the 1%ers.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'm sure that's their motive.
All right, now don't be shocked when you get that email.
Right.
Don't be. We're gonna compare how much they offered you, and how much they offered me.
Right, yeah.
What we should do? We accept, and then when we get on there, be like, these Democrats are the most racist.
They're like, go to commercial.
Oh, of course, right.
You know
Lost
how,
connection.
You know how CNN
That's how they do it. Whenever you mention
Oh,
Jesus,
God,
we must have lost them.
Yeah, we must have lost them. Something broke down. We know the game.
My man.
God
My
bless.
man.
Thanks, man, for
Thank
being
you.
on.
Thank you for having me
All
on.
right. This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner. If you like this video, share it. And check me out on Facebook, Twitter. Follow my man, the amazing Lucas, as well. And also, if you want to donate to Kevin's Corner, there's links in the bottom. God bless.